Hey, it's Phila, and you're watching Phila TV, the ultimate YouTube channel. I'm no cinematographer, just a dude with a camera. Okay, I picked up a pair of used seats on OfferUp for my 72 914. So I figured why not freshen up the rest of the interior, because all I got to do is get the shifter in and I'm ready to drive it. As promised, here is underneath the passenger seat. As you can see, all looks pretty well. There's some superficial surface rust, well, maybe not superficial, but some stuff that looks like it's easily treated. And this side of the seat bracket looks good. But when you get to this side, here's that magic man with the chain links. Somehow it's working and it holds the seat in, and the seat slid back and forth. Seems to be kind of strong. I don't want to mess with this now. Eventually it's going to have to be dealt with, but it's pretty interesting. This guy did some chain link welds like this. And if you happen to see this video, please just get back to me. I'm just curious. I mean, this is pretty amazing. Somehow it made it work long enough for it to wear out. And the seat hasn't worn out yet, but the pedal assembly is pretty scary. All right, that's it for this. So the 914s are really new to me. I was trying to just move this seat because, as you can see, it's, you know, pretty gone. It's maybe a 1 on a scale of 10. So I want to get this out because I found a great set of used seats from 914 Dave. And I want to get these put in, but I can't figure out for the life of me how to move these things. So I took a look at the seats I just bought. And there's nothing on here that explains, you know, what's going on. I see these pins. Okay, so as I was saying, I could not figure out how to get this to move. Then I looked at my new passenger seat, and it's got some little lever on there. And so I'm looking, wow, this lever's broken. And I'm pushing and trying to figure out, and I just realized you just moved the whole rail and everything. I was expecting to be something inside. Anyways, kind of goofy, but the seats are gonna look great. Okay, like I was saying, there's no knob, there's no button. I couldn't figure out for the life of me what's going on under here. And then I realized it's just this little, it's the whole rail lifts up. And there's supposed to be some kind of knob on that, I guess. So that made it a lot easier. And I saw that the knob on the side had nothing to do with moving the seat. So you squeeze that and the seat just comes on forward. Here's the driver's seat out. As you can see, it's nice and strong. Not even any issues. No unsightly welds. No rust holes. I'm just going to tear this piece of vinyl out because that looks like it's not good underneath. Good place to moisture get in. All right, I'm going to vacuum all this up. I'm going to treat these rust areas with that spray I used last time. And then we're going to put the new seats in. And I still got a explosion there and 2 up here, but I'm going to buy this panel. That side's not so bad with some new seats. It's going to look a lot better. There are always fun discoveries when you're taking a car apart that hasn't been taken apart in a while. So here I am taking the back wall out of the 914, lucky 914. Kind of a bummer that I got to keep stopping the music and picking up the camera when something cool happens. So anyways, I'm taking this wall out. It hasn't been out probably in a long time, but you know, I saw a bunch of trash and stuff in there, so I figured I would oh yeah, we've had some critterage. Neighborhood cat would love coming back here. Anyways, there's critters have been living in here. all kinds of excitement. I'm going to go ahead and carefully get all this out and get this piece of interior wall outside, and we'll assess it out there. Okay, and as I was pulling this apart, look at something touched together and the interior light came on. Wow, that works. So I kind of scraped it out, but look, somebody made a little home right back here. So we're gonna have to tend to that right now, but at least the interior light works. With the seats out and all the rear panel out, you could see the kind of rubberized firewall on the 914. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wipe all the dust off with my greasiest towel I got that I stole from the kitchen a while ago. And just to knock all the grease off of it, just to knock all the dirt off of it, and then I'm going to use some of my Sonex Extreme tire gel on areas of it and see how it comes out. You don't really see this once you get all the upholstery in, but at least you'll know it's clean and fresh. And like I said, I found all that, rodent droppings and bedding and stuff. So, just want to get this cleaned out, get all the dirt out of it, and just give it a good wipe down so at least it has a fresh, oily finish to protect it. Okay, I applied some of that to my sponge cloth that I got. And, it's really good because you can get inside these edges, these crevices, really well. And this just needs a freshening up. As you can see, quite a difference already. I'm going to put the camera down and get serious about this. Here we are at the halfway point, a little bit more than halfway. Everything I could reach from the driver's side. There's a lot of gouges in this, but this is just the soundboarding. But you can see the difference. Using the Sonex, you're able to get pretty good in cracks and around the seatbelt harnesses. And cleans it up nicely. Let's go look at the other side. So this is going to be kind of the before. You can see that all around the seatbelt harness there was dust and debris, and inside all these crevices, it's hard to reach in there. And just cleaning it with a sponge and some water is just going to make more of a mess. And then you come over here and you look. This is the worst lighting in my garage, but you get the picture. And this is what it looks like behind the firewall. Behind the seats. The firewall, once it's cleaned up, we are looking at the seats for my 72 when I got it. As you can see, pretty shabby. Although it's flipped, that's driver, that's passenger. You can see really shabby. So here's the used set I picked up on OfferUp from 914 Dave. These look so much better. I wouldn't even try to reupholster those. This one I would put to side kits maybe, but I'm quite happy. The firewall back doesn't, I don't even know what you call this. I guess this is the back panel. This corner isn't bad and it's reusable. I'm going to replace the center section and then the driver section over here. And then clean it up real good and put that back in. That freshens up the interior nicely. With a little bit of gloss on this firewall. If it wasn't for the deep scratches in this rubber, you could just leave it like that. But I will replace those. And here's a look with just firewall in the background and the seats. Looks cleaned up a little bit. Looks a bit more presentable. I think I'm going to have to get a roll bar pad. Remember when those used to be cheap. Let's go look at the other side. And the other side has a couple pieces of tape here and there. But it looks good. I think I can go ahead and put the carpet back in. And that's my video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Thanks for watching Phila TV. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you soon. Take care. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.